Can I jump up here? No, I can't jump up there. Do I hear a bubble? Because I got something
Here,
for
I'll
it.
pop it for you. Oh. Dude.
That was gorgeous.
Awesome. That was pretty sweet.
Weapons down, Guardians. This fight
That was beautiful. Holy crap.
Guys, I am in awe.
All that.
What's up, Guardians? Welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. Over the weekend I had a lot of fun and the great privilege of being able to participate in a couple of streams that were centered around other people and families and trying to do good for them. So these highlights in this video are going to be highlights that came from those two streams, the first of which is a stream where we were honoring the memory of a fallen Guardian who was a member of the Dads of Destiny Iron Orange Division. And I had the wonderful privilege of running the Fallen Guardian's brother through Trials of Osiris with the Manigator. We managed to get him all the way to the lighthouse in the first run, and that was his first time ever being there. So it was good to be able to do that in the charity stream as people continued to donate to this family of the Fallen Guardian. It was great because a lot of people in the community pitched in to show their support by doing things like Skolas runs with the guy's gamer tag. You may not be familiar with him, obviously, so if you're not in Dads of Destiny. I hadn't had the opportunity to meet him before he passed, but his gamer tag was Wardcleaver. At least that's what he went by. So it was good to be able to, as we're running through Trials with Brooke, you'll see his gamer tag popping up here, along with mine and Manigator in the lower left. It was good to be able to just chat with him, get to know who Ward was, what he was about, what his preferred classes were, and that sort of thing. So it was really an honor to be involved in that. I know they were able to raise a considerable amount of money and support and donations to Ward's family. So really cool to be a part of that. The other stream that I was a part of was my own stream that I hosted in order to raise funds to help out a student that I counsel. You know, I'd mentioned in previous videos that that's what I do occupationally. I'm a counselor for students and young adults in Grand Rapids area. And one of the students that I work with, his name is Austin. He's a highly athletic kid, really great kid, positive attitude, very fun to work with. And he's really passionate about being active, you know, running cross country and playing soccer, those sorts of things. And he's just going into his first high school year this year. And unfortunately, he was involved in a quad accident over the summer where a quad with a roll cage flipped, and it crushed all the bones in his foot and left him, you know, he had to do some reconstructive surgery, and he's pretty much not going to be able to be on it for, you know, a year and a half to 2 years. So he's basically going from being really, really active to being pretty immobile. And that's really messing with him, obviously, especially in these formative years. He's going into high school, and I know that especially at that age, so much of your identity is wrapped up in the activities that you engage in. And he was, like I said, highly athletic, and that was sort of what his identity was wrapped up into. So to have that kind of taken away from him for, you know, half of his high school life is going to be pretty tough on him. And so I had visited with him in his home a week ago, and I asked him, I said, well, are you a gamer then, now that you have to kind of sit on your butt with your foot elevated for a really long recovery process? Are you a gamer? You got some games to play? He says, you know, I don't. I'd love to, but I don't have a console. I'd like to have a PlayStation 4. So that kind of got my brain working, and so in my Twitch stream yesterday, I brought this need up to the viewers, and so many of you were very, very helpful and generous and stepped up and donated to Austin so that we could get him a PlayStation 4. And that was just my goal. I really just wanted to get him a PS4. And you guys were super generous. We were able to do more than that. We got him a PlayStation 4, a few games, and strategy guides. So we really just decked him out with material that he can keep himself occupied for quite a while. So thank you so much to those of you who donated. You know who you are. There were a great number of you. Some of you even made donations in the triple digits. So very cool to see how supportive this community is. and you know, kind of redefining what gamers are about, and that's kind of what we're doing. Here's Austin, and I was able to deliver his gifts to him today. You can see him there with a brand new copy of the new Madden, which is great because obviously, like I said, he's really into sports, so he's going to enjoy that, I'm sure, and some other games that he got as well. So that's him and me with him. So just so you can see who you were supporting. I know people really like to see that. So it's not just that they're throwing money at a screen, but they get to feel like they really invested in a person. So that is Austin. That is who you supported. Really appreciate your generosity, guys. This community has been such a blessing to me and to other people I know. It's so cool to see a gaming community that rallies like this around needs. And some people have complimented me and said, you know, really cool that you do this. And I appreciate that, but at the same time, really all that I did was put the community in touch with a need. But you guys are really the ones that stepped up and you met that need with generous hearts. And so that's really humbling to me. And I want to just share some of that experience that Austin had when I gave him his gift. He just kept saying over and over again, "This is awesome, this is awesome." So you really made a kid's day, that's for sure. And his mom texted me afterwards, and she said these words as a thank you. She says, "That was amazing. This is so special to my kids and our family. Thank you again." She was very elated with the gift and pretty overwhelmed with the just the idea that the gaming community would even be mindful of her and her family and take the initiative to be that generous to her and to her son. So lots of appreciation going out to you guys. So I hope that you enjoy the highlights from these streams. Shout out to some of the people that were involved in this with me. Shout out to the Manigator. If you're not familiar with Manny, you really ought to check out his YouTube channel and his Twitch stream. And I'll leave links to those in the description of this video so that you can be pushed to his content if you aren't already subscribed to it. So Manny, one of the things I like the most about Manny is he's very humorous. He's not super try-hardy, and his gameplay is really the thing that I love the most. Manny is a lot of fun to watch. His style is really interesting and very dynamic. He's not a very passive player, and a lot of times if you watch his streams, what he does is people will give him challenges, and he'll go into rumble matches against people using last words, blinking with shotguns, and he'll use stuff like No Land Beyond and just wreck face. He's just such a great gamer to watch and to learn from. I know that personally my skill has gone up since I've started playing with him and Hovey. And that's one of the things that I would tell people, and I said this actually in my stream yesterday. One of the things that is going to help you become a better player, a more competitive player, make sure that you surround yourself with players who are better than you. That is like one of the best things that you can do for yourself. You will only rise to the level of the company that you keep. So if you're only ever just pub stomping, you're not going to get any better. But the longer you spend with people who are really top-notch, then the more that's going to rub off on you, and you're going to pick up things from them, some observations that you make. It's going to make you a better player overall. Also, a shout-out to Haniqua from Dames. She does some streaming as well for Dames, so you should check her out. Check out the Dames Twitch stream if you haven't already. She's a fun girl, sarcastic, witty. You'll enjoy it. And also, shout out to Lyncher from Resolute. He made some really big plays in the stream for Austin, and so it was even fun for me to be able to play with him and watch him wreck some face, because he definitely did exactly that. So shout out to those players. Give them support if you can, and make sure, guys, in the future, if you want to be a part of these streams, if you follow me on Twitter, a lot of times I'll tweet out when events like this are going down. Also, just be mindful that I stream on Twitch every Monday and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and that's been pretty consistent lately, so you can kind of bank on that. I'd like to do some more streaming in addition to that midweek. If I do, I will be sure to let you guys know via Twitter, and also maybe I'll start kind of before I start streaming, I'll just put out a video real quick on YouTube. Obviously unmonetized. I'm not gonna make money off your view if all I'm doing is saying, "Hey guys, I'm about to stream." I think that's kind of cheap. it's taking advantage of your commitment to my channel. So I won't obviously monetize it, but I will just send something out to your sub boxes so that you can be made aware that I'm about to stream. So thank you so much again, guys. You guys have been so awesome and generous, not just to me, but to other people in this community. Looking forward to the future. We'll catch you later.